Greetings, South High Packers. We are continuing on with Chapter 7, which is exponential and logarithmic functions. And we are continuing our exponential growth discussion. And last video, we talked about how your bank account can increase after each month when you have an interest rate. Today, I'm going to show you a shortcut to do that, and that's using a special formula. So in your notes, if you could write down, to make life easier, we have a formula, and it's called our compound interest formula. And here's what the formula looks like. FV stands for future value. I is our initial amount that gets deposited into your bank. The letter R stands for rate. And your N is your time period, like months or years. So let's go ahead and get those variables written down. FV is future value. I sub 0, that's your initial amount you deposit. Always a 1 plus. Plus meaning growth. Sometimes we have a minus here, and that means decay. We'll talk about that later. R is interest rate, and it's always in a decimal form. And N, that's your time period. 1 month or 1 week or a year. Okay, let's do a little example. And I'm going to actually refer back to the example on the previous video where we talked about Jose investing $100. There's my initial amount, $100. And if you recall, Jose had a 5% interest rate from his bank account. So 5% is 0.05. And he invested it for 6 months. So that 6 right there is my exponent, which is represented by the N, the period. So 6 is my exponent. This is why we call it an exponential growth. Here's my exponent. That plus sign means grow. So in your calculator, to figure this out, what you're going to do is take 1 plus 0.05, always do parentheses first, and that gives you 1.05. Then you need to do 1.05 to the 6th power. So that means 1.05 times 1.05 times 1.05 times 1.05. And you need to do that 6 times. Or you can find your exponent button and put a little 6. So 1.05 to the 6th power gives you 1.34. Then you multiply 1.34 times $100. And you get $134. So that's how you use this fancy little equation to help you solve compound interest problems. All right, carry on, South High Packers. I hope you're doing well, and until next time.